Hello, this is Stefan Kaplan Williams, and here I'm showing us, all of you, and this is C.G. Jung. I'm trained as a Jungian psychologist and DreamWorks psychologist, and we're talking about relationships at the moment. Here's Dr. Jung with his wife, Emma Jung, who later, after she and he had 5 children, so they had a sex life. Oh, that's great. And she became an analyst, helping people in her own right. She took patients, clients. Jung trained her. He gave her a thorough analysis. It took 3 years maybe, as I understand it. What we're pointing out is, again, relationship. And this is recorded in December. It's the end of the year 2008. And what are you doing? How are you making your relationship activities? Here's C.G. Jung. How are you making your relationship activities then a gift to the world and a gift to yourself? What are you doing with your personal relating that is as significant to you and to those you relate to and to the world even? Jung was able to write over 23 volumes in his collected works, of course very much supported by his wife, Emma Jung, and he also had a mistress who was also an analyst. And so through relationship, we really create together, find that person, as Jung was able to do, that person or persons with whom you can create not just a life of sexual expression and conversations at breakfast, building and living in a house together, but what are you really building that is transpersonal, that is greater than just your personal relationship? And how are you doing? Whom are you relating to that you're building more than just a personal life, huh? That's what I want to share, and I want to put this heavy book down. This is Edward Vere's illustrated biography of C.G. Jung, huh? So that's full of pictures of Jung's life with descriptions as well. And so how many of us produce a life that is that creates heavy books out of it, huh? That's something special. But again, our premise is relate to someone. Don't just use your sexual energy to produce children. My God, okay, wonderful little beings, but they grow up to be horrible and wonderful people just like ourselves, huh? Mean people, mean in childhood, mean in adult, but sometimes very affectionate, huh? All that stuff of life. But what really produces a unique value from relating? You have to have the right kind of relationship. And some of us here, I've spent years sometimes alone, not living with a partner. Anyway, I'm inviting you all. Here is the here's where you go. Do you get that? That's our site. Susan Campbell and myself, Stefan Kaplan Williams. And the point here is that Susan Campbell is a relationships coach and counselor and psychologist in California, doing wonderful work with couples for years. She's very passionate about, and she and I have linked up. I do dreams for years in California and now in Europe, but always relationships seem to appear in dreams. So I've done a lot of relationship counseling also, which I've been trained for. So see us then. Our next series, our last of this series in the year 2000 is December 10th at noon, 12 noon in California time, which is 9 p.m. in Amsterdam European time. So I'll put this down for now, and go to our site if you want to join on future programs. We have videos, teaching videos. We record our conference calls, so we're having an hour conference call. Make a gift to yourself and to those you relate to. What is one of the keys that Susan and I emphasize? It's learning from relationships. Not only learning how to relate, but how are you developing a full live personality? And maybe that's what you'll see in Susan Campbell and I, Stefan Kaplan Williams, relating and teaching together for an hour. We hope to continue these conference calls, which are free, and maybe we're starting a membership site on the internet, so you can join that too if you get on our mailing list at relationshipcoachingcircles.com. So this is an invite. What is the gift you can give to someone else and to yourself? That's what you learn from your relating. Well, that's what Susan Campbell and I are all about, teaching the techniques that work from our own experience in relating to develop a full, expressive, vital personality, and to help others to really become ourselves through honest and caring and direct relating, using wonderful techniques now that have been developed out of the California Growth Movement. Okay, our next conference call, December 10th. If you're viewing this after December 10, 2008, then come to our relationshipcoachingcircles.com site to get the dates and to join our mailing list to get the dates and see what we do. We have recordings of our conference calls. To get the dates, you can join into the future. Susan and I may be doing these talks every 2 weeks for an hour at noontime California time, going into 2009. What are you doing for relationship? What gift are you creating out of your relating? The Stefan Kaplan Williams. That's it for now.